Oh man, look at all these great movies that have come out this year. It's gonna be really tough to figure out which one to review first. What you doing there? Trying to select the first round of movies to review? It's pretty tough. There's so many good options. As much as I'd rather you be focusing on something else, if I were to pick, I would choose the new King Arthur movie. That one was a financial flop. Plus, that could be a good way of choosing what types of movies you review, like based on box office success or failure. That's a good one, but not the first one I want to start off my channel with. Plus, I doubt anyone even saw it. Let's just try something else. What about Baby Driver? I didn't see that yet. You didn't? What the hell, Geoff? I know. Crap. I need other options. I know, I'll call some of my friends and see what they think. Good, I got here just in time. Hey, man. Are you guys pondering about movies? I'll help you out so we can get our butts outside and start burning some calories. Oh god, not these guys again. What are all you guys doing here? We have come to assist you in selecting the first movie to review. So what do you think I should start with? Kong Skull Island, man. That movie was sweet. He was like, grrr, and rah. And the people were like, ah. No, Guardians of the Galaxy is the better choice. It was the first Marvel movie of the year, looked visually amazing, and it's a fun ride everyone can enjoy. That's a good one, Jeffy, but Spider-Man will be the movie that everybody talks about and wants to see. It's what's popular and cool and hip, dog, you dig? If we're talking superheroes, then we must review Logan. The new Pirates of the Caribbean movie was so good, I was basically falling asleep in the theater. It's perfect. But Spider-Man was like pew 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 pew. Geoff, you alright? Oh, I know what he's on. Yeah. You get like that when you don't exercise. What the hell is he looking at, Jeffrey? Oh no. I think I know what he's gonna review first. Hey, what's up? I'm the Rookie Critic. I don't have a slogan yet, so I'll just come up with one later. Today we're going to be reviewing The Mummy 2017, and helping me on this is my boy Jeffy Fro. Hey, what's up world? How's it hanging? Let's get started. Would you like to start us off? Nah. Well, alrighty. The Mummy was released June 9th, 2017 by Universal, directed by Alex Kurtzman. It stars Russell Crowe, Annabella Wallace, and Sophia Batista. It's Sophia Batella, but good try. The movie was intended to be... Whoa, man. Aren't you forgetting someone? Oh yeah, Tom Cruise is in it too. Anything else you want to chime in on? Bruh, I got this. So like, Universal kicks off their whole dark universe of cinematic universe of monsters, man. When I saw that in the theater, I was already so annoyed. But why though, bro? They like took the Universal logo and then like spun it around, and then it said Dark Universe. That's so clever, man. Well, alrighty. Well, they already planned a bunch of movies to see how they connect before seeing how well this one does. I mean, Iron Man was its own movie and hinted at a wider universe a few times here and there, while this one focused on mostly setting up more. The movie had this attitude as if they're hot shit. I mean, it felt like an MCU tryouts film. Oh no, man, those movies basically invented, like, sharing characters from other movies, like, over 100 years ago, bro. True, but this was just a generic action movie. With it being called Dark Universe, I expected there to be something scary or some type of frightening imagery. I mean, shoot, even the last Power Ranger movie that came out had more scary imagery than The Mummy. Hey, wake up, man! Seriously? Alright, I guess I'll have to do the rest of this by myself. That's fine with me anyway. There's something I don't get. Why, out of all the other monsters that they have, why did they start with the... Jesus! Yo, what's up, my boy? You should be chit-chatting about the mummy? Yes, but I don't have time for interruptions. Okay, man. I'll just be light, tight, and quiet, bro. Alright, well, as I was saying, they've already tried making a connected universe like this with their last couple of movies, Dracula Untold and a couple of others. I mean, 20 years ago, they released a better batch of mummy movies. Oh man, I freaking love those movies! Brendan Fraser's like, pow, 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 blasting away all the mummies, and the evil mummy dude, and that was like freaking freaky, dude! Exactly! I mean, I know it was more like an action comedy, but at least it worked. And in that one, they still had scary elements, unlike this one. This movie had some moments, like those spiders, and the rat, and the birds, and that comedic ghost friend? Yeah, that's pretty much it for the horror in this film. I mean, comparing it to the other ones, they had freaking beetles crawling up your skin. They had some guy stick his hand in something and have the flesh torn off. They had crowds of people shout, they're pretty much brain-controlled zombies shouting, Imhotep. Imhotep. They had the guy's face in a sandstorm chasing after them. They just had so much more actual creepy imagery. The mummies in it actually looked grotesque, as to where these ones just look like cheap versions of zombies. The mummy minions were chasing Tom Cruise and kicking their little mummy legs. Classic. Geoff, you have to move this along. What do you mean? I'm in the middle of a review. Geoff, you haven't actually talked about the movie yet. You've pointed out that other things are better than this movie, but you haven't actually mentioned anything about the movie. Really? Oh crap, I have. Okay. My bad. So the movie starts off with some text on the screen and Russell Crowe giving narration over it for about 4 minutes while playing over the Egyptian scene in the beginning that takes place over like a few thousand years ago. See, I thought it would have been cool to have the movie actually take place back then in Egyptian times, but no. That would have at least been different. Then Tom Cruise is basically a pretend Marine who is really a thief. He tries really hard to be funny and cool, but it just didn't work. He's no Tony Stark. So Tom Cruise, his girl, and his friend awaken the mummy chick, and she projects herself into his mind. Do they at least explain that? It's the least they could do. Well, they say because he freed her, but he's also the descendant of a guy who's a vessel to a god or something. Well, naturally. Then what? Well, we see the shots from the trailer, and then Tom Cruise goes into the bar for a drink. That's exactly what I would have done. Then his friend, who is now a ghost from when Cruise killed him on the plane and became a zombie from getting bit by a spider, becomes a comic relief character, but also tries to set a scary tone. I don't know what the hell the movie was trying to do. I gotta take a shit. What the hell? Whatever, maybe now I can actually finish this. So then he gets attacked by rats, but then he doesn't really get bit, and nothing really important happens, so this whole scene that they have here is really pointless. The mummy chick sort of approaches him with her little army of rats, but nothing happens all that much. It's just kind of weird doing this by myself. Hey, you still doing the review? Yeah, I'm almost done, sort of. Well, I have a few minutes to spare. Want me to help you out? Let me take the lead. So, Cruz is led to the tomb, or temple, or ruins, where Sofia Boutella's character, Amanette, really makes her presence known. And she tries to kill him so a god can possess him. This is where the movie gets really silly. So Cruz's girl shows up, and then they both end up being chased by the mummy girl in a van, and then at some point she tries to reach into their car and gets cut in half by a tree, and then she's still swiping at them from the inside, and then, they toss her out. The mummy chick magically appears in front of them and then flips the car over. Which I found odd, because I think she needs him alive so that she can kill him with a mystic knife. Otherwise, the vessel transfer just won't work. At this point, the movie doesn't need to be making any sense. This is basically my favorite part. So Cruz is next to the knocked over car, and he gets up and grabs a stick and charges at her, actually intending to inflict damage after she already survived getting sliced in half. And then she flings him 20 feet into the air just like a cartoon. And Universal's version of S.H.I.E.L.D. shows up, easily takes down the mummy chick, brings Cruz and his girlfriend to their base, which I could make fun of, but honestly I was okay with it since the movie wasn't really going anywhere at this point anyway. This is where the movie is basically meant to tell you, hey, look, we're gonna have more movies, buy your tickets now! It would have been fine, but it felt completely out of place. Yeah, Russell Crowe plays Dr. Jackal, but I don't remember the movie actually explaining what his ability is. That character really isn't that popular in comparison to the Wolfman, Frankenstein, the Invisible Man, other creatures. I've heard of them, Dracula. I've heard of these creatures. As to Dr. Jackal, I don't really know. Apparently he's got like a creature side of him. Compared to the other Marvel monsters, he's the least known as far as I'm aware. I couldn't tell if he was supposed to be scary or funny because he didn't really come off as either. I thought that he walked into the wrong movie. So the discount S.H.I.E.L.D. and Russell Crowe give about 10 minutes of exposition that doesn't really clear anything up at all. While the mummy chick is bound in chains getting mercury pumped into her to kill her, put her to sleep, whatever. So a bug bites a S.H.I.E.L.D., a monster hunting agent, and he frees Amanette, while Dr. Jekyll hulks out on Cruz, and they go at it for a while, and then, damn, I really don't remember what happens next. Do you? They try to run away? Yeah, the mummies chase after them, and then the mummy chick has her face in some random dust in the city, in the modern day city. There's enough dust, I guess, to form a face in for a sec, because the old movies did it, and we have to do it like the old movies. Yeah, they have a little showdown with Cruz and Amanette, and she basically just tosses him around a bunch. He considers letting the god take over. Oh, and his girl drowned because of swimming mummies. Then he kills himself with the mystic knife that allows God to enter the vessel. And Cruz manages to control the powers of the god, I guess. He beats Amanette, brings his girl back to life, runs away, and also brings his ghost friend back to life. And that's the end of the movie. Really? That's the last thing I can remember. Yeah, but did they do a credit scene at the end or in the credits? You would think, but I couldn't remember. By the end of the movie, I just really kind of stopped caring. So I guess that's the end of the review? Are you sure about that, Geoff? As much as I agree with you, you basically just bashed the whole movie. Was it really that bad? Well, good point. When it comes down to it, it's not really such a horrible movie. It's just not really a good movie. I mean, if I were to give it a rating, I would give it a 5 out of 10 or a C. It's just an average movie. Do you have anything positive to say? Well, yeah, there are some positives, actually. I thought that the cinematography was pretty good. I've seen worse lit movies, like Batman v Superman. The lighting was bad. This one was good. There wasn't too much shaky cam, so that was also a plus. I've got to give Tom Cruise credit. He's a very dedicated actor, and he does a lot of his own stunts, and I gotta give him props for that. Honestly, if a few things were tweaked, it could have been a really good movie. Sofia Boutella as the villain was pretty good. If more time was spent on her, then I might have actually cared a little bit more. That's true, the acting wasn't that bad, it just didn't really fit the tone of the movie. I couldn't really tell if it was supposed to actually be funny, or they were trying to be scary, or be an action movie. It just all seemed just straight up generic. Which leads to my last issue with the movie. Why is it called Dark Universe? I mean, dark implies that it's gritty or scary or there's something graphic or something, but they just don't really do anything that I say classifies as dark. Dark is supposed to be dark. This wasn't a dark movie. Why would they call it Dark Universe? Is it dark? Power Rangers had a darker theme than The Mummy, I swear. So does that about wrap it up, Geoff? Just about. One last thing. The Mummy 2017 is an average movie. I wouldn't recommend seeing it in theaters, but when it's like $10 or on Netflix, you could watch it with a group of friends and have a good time. When I went to see it in theaters, I didn't like it at all, but I had a great time regardless, which is kind of a hard thing to do. So does that bring the review to an end? I believe it does. Thanks for helping me out, Jeffrey. You're welcome. At least with me in it, it brings your video up a few notches. Sure. Thanks for watching. Until next time, Rookie Critic out. Hey guys, we totally hope you liked the video. It'd be pretty cool if you liked, shared, and subscribed. We'd totally appreciate it, man. Aw man, hell yeah! The next review is gonna be Spider-Man, because we have a lot to say on that one. Or Wonder Woman. Or the new Apes movie. Dudes, if you give suggestions about movies we could review, we just might do them. Peace out, bros. Hey, don't I get to say anything before the end of the video?